Episode 5, False Teaching. Grace means the Sabbath is abolished. If grace abolished the Sabbath, why does the New Testament say there remains a Sabbath keeping for the people of God? Today, we tear down the deadly lie that grace destroyed God's holy day. False teaching statement. The modern church boldly claims, "We are under grace, not law. The Sabbath is just for Jews. It's abolished now." Yet nowhere does Scripture say the Sabbath was erased. Instead, grace magnifies God's holy day even more. Scripture refutation. Hebrews chapter 4, 9-10, KJV. There remaineth therefore a rest, Greek, sabbatismos, Sabbath-keeping, to the people of God. For he that is entered into his rest, he also hath ceased from his own works, as God did from his. The New Testament affirms Sabbath-keeping for believers under grace. Notice, it does not say the Sabbath was abolished. It does not say Sabbath was only for the Jews. It says Sabbath-keeping remains for God's people, after the cross, under the new covenant. Simple illustration. Imagine a couple celebrating their wedding anniversary every year. The love between them is grace, but the anniversary celebration remains to honor that love. Likewise, grace deepens the meaning of Sabbath. It doesn't destroy it. The Sabbath remains a living memorial of God as our Creator and Redeemer. Spiritual reality. The Sabbath was never Jewish. The Sabbath was given to humanity at creation. Before sin, before Abraham, before Moses, before Israel even existed. Genesis 2:2-3 KJV. And on the seventh day God ended his work. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it. The seventh-day Sabbath was blessed, sanctified, and set apart at creation, for all mankind, not just Jews. Grace doesn't erase God's original design. Grace restores what sin corrupted. Jesus kept the Sabbath. Luke 4:16, KJV. And as his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood up for to read. Jesus' life of grace was marked by Sabbath obedience, a future Sabbath in eternity. Isaiah 66:22-23, KJV. From one Sabbath to another shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord. The Sabbath is so precious that even in the new earth, all flesh, Jew and Gentile, will worship on the Sabbath. Challenge to pastors, priests, imams, skeptics. Show me one verse where Jesus abolished the Sabbath. One verse where the apostles taught Sunday replaced Saturday. One verse where grace erased the need for holy rest. You can't. Instead, grace magnifies God's commands, including his holy Sabbath. The dangerous deception. Daniel 7:25 warned that a religious power would think to change times and laws. Changing Sabbath to Sunday is not grace, it is rebellion. Those who teach Sabbath was abolished are fulfilling Daniel's prophecy, whether they realize it or not. Conclusion of expanded episode 5. Grace does not abolish the Sabbath. Grace calls you back to it. Sabbath rest is not bondage. It is the heartbeat of true grace. It reminds you that salvation is by faith, not works. It reminds you that God alone is Creator, Redeemer, and Lord. If grace abolished Sabbath, why does Hebrews say Sabbath-keeping remains? Pastors, priests, imams, skeptics, you must answer this before you trample the holy day of God underfoot.